Hi, I'm Billy Stessel, and I'm a student at Sherman College of Chiropractic. Today I'm going to be speaking to you about our topic of lifetime care versus care for life. And the misconception that people have that once they start chiropractic care, I have to go back. It's not a choice. It's almost described as a gateway drug that once you start, you are imprisoned to this lifetime servitude to the chiropractor, that you need to go back, that you're stuck, you're hooked, and you don't have another choice. And that's a common misconception that many people have, and that really influences their decision to go back to the chiropractor or not, or to even start in the first place, I should say. And it's a problem that we as chiropractors really need to address, because the simple truth of the matter is that it's not that you need to go back to the chiropractor because you're stuck now, that you're imprisoned. It's more of that you've started going to the chiropractor and now you're liberated. It's now that your body has a chance to grow from whatever plateau you're at, or even lower. Maybe you weren't at a plateau, you were more in a canyon of your health. And you now have the chance and the opportunity to not only get to where your optimum is, but to be able to maintain that optimum with the different stressors and the different forces that are constantly barraging our bodies every day. Just the things that we deal with on a daily basis that are going to stop us from living to our full potential, that are going to bring us to a point where our body now has interference. And that brings me to the point that subluxations aren't something that starts one day and then you go to a chiropractor and the subluxation that you had is fixed, and then you never have another subluxation again. Subluxations are something that we're constantly coming in and out of. We're constantly coming in and out of a subluxated state where our brain can't talk to our body, and our body can't talk to our brain in the most efficient way possible. And that's why we do always need a chiropractor. We always need somebody who is watching out for us, who is able to check for those areas of interference and is able to address those areas of interference and bring us back to a place of harmony, into a place of full communication where we are able to function at our optimum. That's why I know when I get into practice, I want to be able to make sure that it's affordable, that mom with 4 kids doesn't have to think about, do I want to buy my groceries today, or do I want to get my family checked? I don't want that to be ever a conception in their head. I want to, this is kind of off the topic, but I'd like to bring it to a place where, you know what, we're set this up in the beginning, that there never has to be a out of pocket. I come into the office and I have to shell out even a copay for my care. It needs to be taken care of up front, and it needs to be to a point where, you know what, you should be going at least once a week to get your spine checked. You're dealing with subluxations and issues of a subluxation nature on a daily basis, sometimes on an hourly basis. As you know what, you're dealing with, the stressors aren't just like, oh, well, my stressors hit every Thursday, and so then I go to the chiropractor. No, your stressors are there constantly. Every day they're assaulting your system, and with a system that's in good communication, you can most of the time you can deal with those stressors pretty well. But that doesn't mean that they're ever going to go away. They're always there. And for that reason, we always need somebody there that's going to be monitoring to see if your system that your body is dealing well with those stressors, and that you're coming to a place of full communication. So really the point that I'm trying to get across is that we need to better instill in our practice people that not only is this not an obligation for you, that you need to, now that you've gone to the chiropractor once, you need to come on a daily basis. You need to come. You're stuck on our regimented schedule of when you come and get checked. my hope for my future practice members is that they know that when they have a rough week and they're dealing with their stressors, and I've been to the chiropractor already this week, but you know what? There's something that's not feeling right. There's something that's just out. There's something that I'm snapping at my kids a little bit more quickly because they're doing whatever. I'm not sleeping the way that I'm supposed to. I don't feel 100% me. I want my future practice people to be like, you know what? My first stop, I'm going to go into the chiropractor and be checked for subluxation to see that if potentially maybe my body's just not working the way that it's supposed to right now. I want my future practice people to be able to walk into my office unencumbered and to be able to come in and say, you know what? Something wasn't feeling right today, doc, and you're the first person that I thought of to come check out and see if I was working right. So we really need to be able to change that language and to change that paradigm of thinking to the, oh, well, I can't start going to the chiropractor because then I'll have to go for the rest of my life. To, I'm going to start going to the chiropractor because I don't want to just be living at my full potential for that one visit, won't start the first visit by any means. It's a process. So by the time I get to my full potential, I'm not going to stop my care. I want to remain at that full potential. I want to see if there's another full potential beyond that one that I have right now and beyond that one. And I want to keep growing and keep healing my body. And I know that when I go to the chiropractor, that my body's better able to do that. My body's better able to bring me to that next full potential and that next area of health. So thank you for listening. And again, I'm Billy Stetzel from Sherman College of Chiropractic, talking to you about lifetime care versus care for life. And thank you for listening.